What inspires you? What fuels that voice inside your head that has you continue to keep working toward your dreams? What made you even start on that journey to begin with? For me, my inspirations have changed over the years. I can tell you who first inspired my journey into the world of stand-up comedy. It was the comedian Ron White. I watched him on the Blue Collar Comedy Tour when I was around 9 years old. He had a joke about a televangelist from Dallas that I can literally recite from memory. The other day I was sitting in a beanbag chair naked eating Cheetos, and I was flipping through the channels and I saw Robert Tilton. He's a televangelist from Dallas, and he was staring at me. He said this, he said, "Are you lonely?" Yeah. He said, "Have you spent half your life in bars pursuing sins of the flesh?" This guy's good. He said, "Are you sitting in a beanbag chair naked eating Cheetos?" Yes, sir. He said, "Do you feel the urge to get up and send me $1,000? Close. I thought he was talking about me there for a second. From that very moment, I knew that I wanted to perform comedy. I had asked my granny about it, and she said that he literally got paid to make people laugh, and I wrote my first joke at 9 years old. It's one of those things that just really drives my motivation from day to day. I can also tell you what inspired my early internet comedy days. It was Foamy the Squirrel and Ray William Johnson. No, I'm not proud of that either. Later on, I would draw inspiration from AVGN, Nostalgia Critic, and Zero Punctuation. And today, I wanted to talk about some gaming creators who inspire me, who keep me going when times get tough, and who, in my opinion, are the greatest gaming creators out there. Number 1, Ben Yahtzee Croshaw. I do want to say that these people are in no particular order. In my mind, they all take the number 1 spot, but the first person I want to give credit to is Ben Yahtzee Croshaw, the original creator of Zero Punctuation, and after the escapist fucked over his friend Nick Calendra? I'm probably butchering that. Yahtzee and the others would leave the escapist scrambling to make money off of a dead channel that people only ever watched for Yahtzee, as the two would go on to build a new company, Second Wind, and Yahtzee's legally distinct Zero Punctuation, otherwise known as Fully Ramblematic, would pick up where the series left off. It's the same general vibe, although I do occasionally miss the eye-bleeding yellow and more simplistic figures. It's mostly nostalgia keeping me tied to that old eyesore of a cartoon. The new Fully Ramblematic is much more appealing to look at and feels much more high quality. But that's just in looks. Yahtzee's quick-witted humor and penchant for tangentially related rants and metaphors is still ever present, and many people have actually been able to spot the obvious influences in my comedic style from Yahtzee's, especially in my own reviews. I rely less on visual gags and more on overall tone of my reviews. I'm not a carbon copy by any means, but spend long enough watching both of our contents and you'll see the inspiration. When I was in high school and early adult years, Yahtzee was one of my escapes. His weekly videos were 5 minutes of me not being able to breathe from laughing so hard, and also getting a general feel for what the game he was talking about was like. I was so sad when I heard Zero Punctuation was ending and scared for the future, but Fully Ramblematic is not only just as good, it's better in every way, and I love it and Yahtzee so much. Number 2, Josh Strife Hayes. I don't exactly remember when I discovered Josh Strife Hayes and his anarchic dry wit, but I am grateful for every day that I have. Josh is an incredibly clever man who seamlessly mixes deep analysis with what I like to call drive-by jokes. Unlike stand-up comics like myself who tend to tell jokes and then let them simmer for a moment or two, Josh allows his jokes to come and go, and you might miss them if you aren't paying attention. He's perfect for the second monitor, as I can rewatch his videos again and again, and every time feels like the first time. Known for his Worst MMO Ever series, which has pretty much grown to talk about any and all MMOs, even the good ones, Josh also has a channel where he reviews single-player story-driven games, and these videos are just as entertaining, educational, and analytical as his MMO videos, if not even more so. Josh remains in my constant rotation of creators to binge watch when I'm feeling sad, and I love his near endless amount of content he has created. Number 3, Caddicarus. Let me take you back to 2016. I was living in California and at one of the lowest points in my life. I had just lost my job. I was single, I was trapped across the country from any friends and family I had known and loved, and it was looking like I was about to spiral into the depression that had caused me to become almost 500 pounds a mere 3 years prior. I was watching a creator you might have heard of by the name of The Completionist, and one of the recommended videos on the sidebar was a video about a game I hadn't seen in years. The Stuart Little 2 game for the PS1. It was the newest video from Caddy, and what I fell down was a rabbit hole of one of the funniest, most genuine, talented game reviewers I had ever seen. I can't really put my finger on what made him stand out so much from the rest. Perhaps it was because he was the first game reviewer I had found who had a similar childhood to me of being a Sony fan. We were both PlayStation addicts as kids, and we were the same age, roughly. I'm only a year older than Caddy is. So it was like finding myself if I had more drive and passion for YouTube. I loved watching Caddy, mesmerized as many of his points about games from my childhood mirrored my own. His humor was also incredibly similar to mine, but different in all the ways that mattered. Caddy's chaotic editing and fast-paced joke deliveries mixed well with the absurdist humor he was so talented at providing, a healthy mixture of all of these elements, and it's no wonder he was so popular. I have a lot of inspiration throughout my life, and I can thank a great many creators for helping me through the toughest moments, but today, I wanted to focus on the gaming creators, my favorite ones. Let me know your favorite gaming creators down below, and tell me what you thought of the video while you're down there. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks, like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Need more Kaiser in your life? Well, I've got you covered. Check out my second channel, Kaiser Extras, where I upload full gameplays, stream compilations, me reacting to your Dead by Daylight clips, and more. We also upload a daily short with all the greatest clips from stream. We'll see you over there. Link is in the description.